Hey guys, so it is 6:30 in the morning and I'm here at the yard and there's no one else here because it actually doesn't open till 7, but the yard owner very kindly let me come a little bit earlier so I can get ready because we're going to have to leave at 7. I never explain what we're doing. Okay, this is a show vlog, welcome. So we're going to Barnadown today to jump the 110 and the 120. We're going to plan. The classes are on at the same time, so I don't know if we'll be able to jump both, but if we can, we will. So now I'm going to give Fiona her feed. I have some mash prepared, and so she's not jumping on an empty stomach because she is in a stable, not in a field like she would usually be. So yes, any other news? No, I'm going to groom her and yeah, give her a feed, and I have some carrots for the good girl, and yeah, I'll show you her now in a second. So you can't really see anything. This is me giving her her food. Oh my god, you literally can't see anything. A little better, maybe? No? So I'm going back over now to get her travelling boots, her tail bandage, her cooler and her hip collar. I was also just thinking that the reason I give her mash, or the reason why mash is ideal, is because there's a lot of water in it. So as well then she'll have nice and hydrated for the day also. Although it should just be a nice... I thought my lights were on. I think it should be a short enough day because again we're just the first class, so hopefully we'll be home nice and early because I'm actually going out tonight. So yeah, there's that. Going to drag queen bingo. Very exciting. So maybe I'll win big in bingo, or most probably I'll just lose big. So Fiona is ready to go. Ain't you, girly? You doing all the poses? There you are. Hey girl, Fiona. Good girl. I'm kind of late, so there won't be much vlog before my rounds. I'm really sorry. So this is my 110 round. It doesn't start off too good and then it does improve. So I started off with just not enough energy at all. She's just kind of cantering, very dead, no kind of bounce, and she's not sitting on her hind end, so she just kind of rubs this because she's not even thinking that she's jumping. Like haven't put any kind of energy into her. So this line was made me realize that what the problem was. So this was a 5 stride and I actually almost got 6. I had to really race for the 5, which is so rare. Usually I'm like trying to hold her back for distances, so that made me realize, okay Holly, you're riding way too like backwards, you need to ride more positively. So I rode positive this one. I sat up because it was a double and she jumped really well. She jumped the second part very well and she did her flying change there, which was super. So now you can see there's a lot more energy in the canter. She's bouncing, she's waiting for me most of the time anyway, and she jumps that quite nice. So coming around to this one, I don't plan my turn very well. I should have used my outside leg more and decided where I was going a bit better. She also fought me a little bit because I was probably just being a little bit too harsh with my hands. I just need to steer with my legs as opposed to my hands, which is just something I just need to be more aware of. Here I race for a stride like an absolute idiot, and this fence is the first time in quite a while I've just completely missed the stride. Like I just got in so close, I couldn't see a stride at all, which hasn't happened in like a long time. I don't know what happened there. Then the vertical was grand-ish. I sat up at least, so I was able to get her back to me, and then we jumped this oxer here quite nice, and then we're coming around to the final double, which she also jumps very well. I was really happy because again it was an oxer to a vertical, which is her worst double, but I just sat up and she jumped second part brilliantly. So good and bad round. There are lots to be learned from it. So now this is my 120 round, and from the start I was a lot more positive. I had a better rhythm, like a working canter, so I learnt from my previous round. The first fence was a vertical, which I kind of thought she might knock, but she jumped so careful over it. She was really, really good. Then she kind of took me down to this oxer here, and we actually took a stride out. That was meant to be 9 strides. So then this next fence, after it, was a really tight turn to a double. So I was kind of thinking about the turn and held, which was so frustrating because I held to that, it messed up my stride to the double. So then she also touched the 2 parts of the double, which was just really unfortunate that one mistake led to 3 fences down. But there was some really good parts to this round. Like that fence was lovely. These next 2 fences are really good. This vertical, she was so nice and careful to it. Even though she fought me a little bit, she really came back to me. And then this oxer, she also gave me loads of room to. I nearly fell off her. And then this fence, because she was jumping quite big, I think she just got a little bit underneath the second part and couldn't quite get up in time. If you pause the video, she actually stood, like she's quite really high over the fence, but she just tipped it as she was coming up. So it's all just learning, and we have plenty to work on. Well done, Fiona. She doesn't want to talk to me anymore. What do you think? Rate my round.
Out of 10?
Yeah. Oh no.
Out of 10, I'd say. How many fences was there?
Like 10.
10 fences. Then I'd give you 7.
7 out of 10.
Yeah, because 7 of them you jump well.
Yeah.
3 of them you jump shit. Garbage.
I can't put cursing in my video. It's a family-friendly channel. Oh my god. You're so good. Right. See you at home. So we arrived at 8:30 and the class started at 9 and it's now 10:30 and we're heading home. I'd call that a very efficient day. Dad's delighted, we'll be home for lunch. So I'll see you when we get back to the yard. Yeah. Yeah, Daddy-o? Your future horse, eh? So we are home now and I'm putting Fiona out in the field, so she'll get another couple of hours because it's like 12 o'clock and we're back. Everyone I meet keeps saying, oh, you're going to a show? And I'm like, no, I'm back. Like, it was such an early day, but it's great because I have the rest of the day now to maybe have a nap and then get ready to go out and maybe do a bit of study, who knows. So Fiona is kind of leading me at this point because she's dying to get out to her friends. Aren't you, Fiona? So yeah, I'm going to put her out and then I'll talk to you guys when I get back home about the day. I'll have already done a voiceover so you kind of know what happened, but then I'll tell you my takeaway thoughts and how I'm feeling now and how I felt before, because I felt quite nervous. I don't know what happened to me, I just got really nervous. That's probably why I jumped really bad in the 110, rode really bad. Then I feel like I rode better in the 120, I just kind of made one mistake that had a knock-on effect with the next double, which was a bummer, but she was good otherwise. There's some really good jumps and then some average jumps. But it gives me hope that there are some good jumps because then hopefully more and more of those jumps will be good. What do you think, Fiona? You're so cute. She's so cute, I love her though. There she is, happy out, getting a drink now. Wait, yeah, she's going to drink out of the bathtub. Yum 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 yums. So she has all this field to play with and her friends. Except that pony doesn't like her. The pony pins its ears at everything. But she's other friends. She's popular child. Good girl, Fiona. Hey guys, so I'm ending the vlog, actually ending it, look at me, very good. So basically an overview of today is that I was really nervous, and I don't really know why. I think because it was like a spring tour show, so I knew it was going to be bigger and harder. I was like, oh, are we ready or whatever? But anyway, I'm glad we did it, because the 110 I am disappointed in how I rode. I like definitely could have done way better in the 110 if I just kind of thought about what I was doing instead of just like panicking and riding like an idiot. But the 120 I was way happier. Like there was some parts of the 120 I felt like, oh my god, this horse can jump so good, and then there was parts I was like, I have no control. So the moments that she's really good gives me hope that we will get there. And we just need to work on fine-tuning our control, and that, you know, when I sit up and ask her to sit up, she doesn't always come back to me. Sometimes she's like, no, I'd rather just like run on, which is grand to a point. But when you're doing kind of more technical courses, I know it wasn't like that technical, but like the tight turn to the double and stuff, like you need a lot more control. You need them listening to you really well. I'm so annoyed I pulled to that vertical. I really shouldn't have. If I just kept on a flowing stride and just out of rhythm jumped it, even if I had more pace going into the tight turn, it was like a better rhythm and it would have been a smoother turn. Instead of getting kind of stuck and like adding a stride, it's like never ideal, especially into a double. So yes, that is my one regret from the day. But other than that, she jumped really, really well. I got 2 class photos, which I was so happy with. And of course I bought them. I'm like addicted to buying photos at shows. It's really bad. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the vlog. And oh, also I'm wearing my new jumper from Horse Pilot. I also got a t-shirt, but I gave it to my roommate because she's a legend and she also rides horses and she really liked the t-shirt. And I was like, you should have it because you're really cool. So she's going to be riding in it on her horse, and we're going to take some photos also, which I'm very excited about. Anyway, I'm going way off track now. So the plan for the next week is that I'll get another lesson during the week, and we have loads to work on now. My trainer was actually at the show, so he was able to help me warm up for the 120. We talked through the round afterwards, which was really, really helpful, just to really like just get another opinion, because I've just been doing a lot of this on my own, trying to work out what works and what doesn't work. But it was really nice to be able to talk through with someone who knows me and knows a lot about show jumping. So that was good. So we're gonna have a lesson next week and work on everything we need to work on, and then we'll have another show next weekend, all going to plan. Not sure exactly where. We'll see maybe where my instructor's going, and if we can go there, but if not, we'll go, I don't know, somewhere anyway. Loads of shows around. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm very excited. Today it was good and bad. Like it was bad on paper, but like I feel really motivated. I feel like she could be good. Anyway, it's all learning. So next week I'm also gonna do a day in the life of a vet student and show jumper, because I'm a show jumper now. So if you don't know, I study veterinary, and I'm going to kind of like vlog my day and then go to the yard and vlog what I do at the yard and kind of just show you what I do. So stay tuned for that. That video will be out this week for sure. Yeah, I'll see you then. Bye guys.